feeling jolly. Some days I'm feeling gloomy. Some days I'm feeling like I don't want you with anybody. But I'm saying
tune in for the readings that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, #1 online Southwest radio. Tune in for the readings that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your #1 online Southwest radio.
Good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review on Power 365 FM, your #1 online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are the best among the rest. This morning, I have with me the Daily Independent newspaper, and a lot of catchy headlines are written all over on the pages of the Daily Independent newspaper this morning. And first, that I will be saying, because I'll be deploying to enforce the headlines. Okay, my name is Ibira Miracle Oluwadamilola, ably representing Adeniji Olamide. Please do well to follow us on all our social media handle on Facebook at Power365 FM, on YouTube at Power365 FM, and for the TikTok lovers at Power365 Online Radio is where to watch us and listen to us live and direct. Okay, on the front page of the Daily Independent newspaper this morning, I am able to cite this: Nigerians' future mortgaged by Tinubu family associate. That's on the front page. And okay, and that's coming from Atiku. Okay, and also on page 7, constitutional review. NBA calls for inclusion of magistrates as judicial officers. And also on page 7, despite court order, APC sack Benway Esco raises 7-man CTC. And also on page 6 of Daily Independent newspaper, I'm able to cite this: Rivers local government election won't hold, embattled Okocha a boost. And also on page 7, UNICEF decrees diversion of supplement meant for children in Sokoto. Also on page 6, Tinubu's renewed hope agenda boosting Nigerians' economy. That's coming from Bagudu. Okay, on page 6 also, prices of Gari, tomatoes, others drop in Anambra, Ebonyi, and also Enugu. Maybe it actually drops in your own side wherever you may be listening to us, but at my own side I think it's just a bit dropping. I think for 130 before, now 110 a cup of Gary. Okay, still talking about newspaper review this morning. I'm able to cite this also: business expert business experts businesses expect Naira to depreciate further in quarter 3. That's coming from the CBN survey. That's on the front page of Daily Independent newspaper this morning. And also, attempt to pull me down may destroy PDP Bamangum's want. Okay, this morning we're going on a short break, and while we're back from the short break, newspaper review on Power365 FM continues. Please don't touch it up. Hi, we'll be right back. Okay, I'll be starting with this story this morning. Ogun gives traders in Kara 100-day ultimatum to relocate. And the Ogun State government has given traders at the popular Kara market in its area a 100-day ultimatum to relocate to the Ogiri International Market along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Dr. Sam Olugbenga Oyeleye, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Environment, who gave the relocation order, said that the state government decided to relocate the market to restore sanity due to the environmental degradations going on in the market, which is situated on its border town with Lagos State. He pointed out that the ultimatum, which will expire on the 31st of December, is to allow for their phased movement as the market will cease to exist in that location, as it will be reduced to ground zero with the demolition of all stores, shanties, and also market overstructures. According to Oyeleye, the state government is daily inundated with a report of unhealthy disposal of waste and other environmental nuisances from the market, as well as open defecation on the median and also road setbacks, despite the provision of public toilets provided by the government. You can take a copy of the Daily Independent newspaper and read further details on that on page 8, as Oshun gives traders in Kara 100-day ultimatum to relocate. On page 7, NBA calls for inclusion of magistrates as judicial officers. President of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, Yakubu Maikuya San, has called on the National Assembly and State House of Assembly to consider the inclusion of magistrates within the definition of judicial officers in the ongoing constitutional review. Maikayo made the appeal on Wednesday in a statement on the signing into law of judicial office holders' salaries and also allowances, etc. Act 2024 by President Bola Tinubu on August 9. The NBA president noted that magistrates across the country are responsible for the handling of most criminal matters at the lower level of the society. Therefore, Mike Yao stated that this institution of the magistracy across the states needs to be strengthened and better funded to help improve grassroots justice delivery and also curb the menace of criminal activities in the society. Also, other judiciary staffs, registrars, legal assistants, and other court workers must similarly be catered for if the improvement of the welfare of justice and judges is to make any meaningful impact on the overall justice delivery process in the court. So the advocacy continues, but for now, we appreciate the achievement thus far as we brace up to do work to as affirm a holistic improvement of the welfare of all court workers, the NBA president said. The review of the judicial remuneration is by no means the end of our advocacy for judicial reform. I dare say that this is only the beginning. Going forward, the focus of the NBA will be on identifying and responding to issues that are fundamental to the continued strengthening of the judicial. This includes matter of appointment, discipline, and also elevation of judicial officers. You can pick up a copy of the Daily Independent newspaper and read further details on that on page 7 as NBA calls for inclusion of magistrates as judicial officers. Prices of Gary, tomatoes, others drop in Anambra, Ebonyi, and Enugu. The prices of Gary, a major staple food, and tomatoes have dropped significantly in Anambra, Ebonyi, and Enugu state, bringing some respite to many households in the area. A survey carried out by the news agency of Nigeria NAN in major markets in Akwa Anambra showed that a bag of Gary now costs 75,000 naira as against 90,000 naira in June. Also, a basket of tomato which sold for 100,000 naira in June has come down to between 80,000 naira and 85,000 naira respectively. A paint bucket of the commodity came down from 12,000 naira in June to between 7,000 naira and 6,000 naira. Similarly, the price of a bag of chili pepper reduced from 20,000 naira to from 120,000 naira to 60,000 naira, while a paint bucket that sold for 8,000 naira now sells for 3,500 naira. A paint bucket of cayenne pepper known as Shombo dropped from 15,000 naira to 10,000 naira. Furthermore, a paint bucket of crayfish which was sold at 6,500 naira now goes for 5,000 naira. A bag of onion now sells for 110,000 naira as against 130,000 naira in June. A bag of potato also came down from 18,000 naira to 13,000 naira. A tuber of new yams now sells for between 3,000 naira and 5,000 naira depending on the size. A foodstuff seller, Mrs. Shineye Uba, attributed the drop in the prices of yam, potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, and onions on the harvest season. According to her, the price of the food items such as beans and rice are still high in the market. A 50 kg of beans, which was sold for 240,000 naira in June, now goes for 260,000 naira. Uber said the high cost of transportation was largely responsible for the high cost of foodstuffs because they were mostly brought in from state. You can pick up a copy and read further details on that particular store on page 6 of the Daily Independent newspaper as prices of Gary, tomatoes, others drop in Anambra, Ebonyi, and Enugu. Still on page 6, Tinubu okays takeover of Dahatu Araf Specialist Hospital by federal government. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the takeover of the conversion of Dahatu Araf Specialist Hospital Lafia to the Federal University of Lafia Technical Teaching Hospital, Nasarawa, following a request by the Nasarawa state government. The conversion of the health facility to a federal teaching hospital was contained in a statement made available to the media by Ajuri Ngalale, special advisor to the president on media and publicity. He noted that the conversion will not only enhance the training of students in the medical and also allied science, but also boost healthcare delivery in the state. He said the president remains committed to ensuring the social welfare and also healthcare security of all Nigerians, and we aggressively sustain his administration investment drive and also effort in that particular sector. You can pick up a copy of the Daily Independent newspaper and read further details on that as Tinubu's okay takeover of Dahatu, Araf, specialist hospital by the federal government. On page 5 rather of the Daily Independent newspaper, NAND urges Federal Polytechnic offer management to comply with JAMB regularization. Nigerian APES student body, the National Association of Nigerian Students, NAND, has urged the management of the Federal Polytechnic offer to save students of the institution by complying with the directives from the Joint Administration and Matriculation Board JAMB on regulations. NAND, in a statement signed by the Akintayef Afiz Babatunde, president of the Senate, lamented that some students of Fed Poly offer who completed their national diploma ND on a part-time as are facing challenges due to the institution refusal to comply with the JAMB directives on regulation. Recall that JAMB recently gave a marching order to tertiary institutions in the country to disclose all admissions conducted outside its central admission processing system CAPS before 2017 and also regularize such. The non-statement read in part, this failure by the institution has led to a situation which the students are now unable to participate in the National Youth Service Corps NYSC program, an essential component of their professional and also personal development. The refusal of the Federal Polytechnic offer to submit the required list of regularization not only jeopardize the future careers of these students but also reflect poorly on the institution's commitment to a student. The NYSC program is a critical phase in the life of Nigerian graduates, offering them the opportunity to contribute to national development while gaining valuable work experience. Without the opportunity to serve, this student face an uncertain future, as many employers consider NYSC certification a prerequisite for employment. You can read further details on that as NANS urged Federal Polytechnic offer management to comply with JAMB regularization. On page 4, federal government alone can't provide solutions to all Nigerian socio-economic challenges. That's coming from Gbajabiamila. Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila, Chief of Staff to the President, has underscores the importance of collaboration among government, private sector, and well-meaning Nigerians in the quest to solve multifarious challenges confronting the country, saying that the government cannot solve the challenges alone. Gbajabiamila, who stated this on Wednesday in Abuja, at the National Economic Dialogue, Nigerian Economic Future 25 Years Democracy and Beyond, organized by the Nigerian Economic Summit Group NESG, stressed the need for collaborative effort in solving Nigerian socio-economic challenges. He noted the interconnectedness between democracy and economy, adding that Nigerian's economic future is predicted on democracy. He said, of course, it is the responsibility of the federal, state, and local government areas to find the implement necessary as answers to the problems that confront us today. The government alone cannot define the future of any nation. All hands must be on deck. We just need to keep on pushing to solve these challenges, forward to solve these challenges. For us to have an economic future, it has to be predicted on democracy. Nigerians belong to us. We have the responsibility to build it and have a legacy which we be proud of. It can only be achieved through joint effort. That's coming from Bajabi Amila. You can read further details on that on page 4. Federal government alone can provide solutions to all Nigerian socio-economic challenges, coming from Bajabi Amila. Finally, this morning, PDP crisis. Wike vows to remain in party and fight to the last. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nelson Wike, has reaffirmed his commitment to remain in the People's Democratic Party, PDP, even when the fight at home and at the national levels gets tougher. Washing speculations of a potential defection to All Progressive Congress, APC. He made this known during a live media parley on television on Wednesday in Abuja to mark this 1 year in office. He vowed to remain in PDP despite facing intense opposition from key figures within the parties, including Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara. You can read further details on that particular news stories. Continues on page 29, but it's actually on the front page of the Daily Independent newspaper this morning. I don't know what's wrong with Engineer Marty. I think he's sleeping. Okay, before we call it a wrap, let's quickly run through the details and the new. Let's quickly run through the headlines once again. Rivers local government election won't hold and battered Okocha boast. On page 6, NBA calls for inclusion of magistrate as judicial officers. Despite court order, APC sacked Benue Escos raises 7-man CTC. Prices of Gary, tomatoes, others drops in Anambra, Bonny, and Nogo. Tinubu's renewed hope of agenda boosting Nigerian's economy. That's coming from Bagudu. UNICEF decrees diversion of supplements meant for children in Sokoto. And also, business expects Naira to depreciate further in Q3. Attempt to all pull me down may destroy PDP. Damago wants. Okay, and also Nigerians' future mortgaged by Tinubu family associate. That's coming from Atiku. Thank you so very much for joining Newspaper Review this morning. Until we catch up again tomorrow for the grand finale of Newspaper Edition for the week. My name is Ebidapo Miracle Oluwadamila, ably produced by Engineer Matthew and representing Adeniji Olamide. Thank you so very much. Have yourself a fantastic day. Up next is Latin New Wearing, the Yoruba version of Newspaper Review. Please stay out of trouble. I am out of the studio.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365